So yeah, looking forward to see how it's going to play out, because now, looking more at NIGMA, sure, they have some type of cooldowns that they have to rely on, but they do have this tree lean that we have seen dominate and dominate and dominate. I do think that Liquid has some nice answers, though. I like the way they open the draft with the Rubik Tusk. They have avenues to get onto the Lina. They have this cool spell steal that they've milked really good with versus the Lina, too. So, yeah, let's see. 3 runes for NIGMA.
Very, very nice. And you can see, interestingly enough, some tips for Sumail to start. But they're switching things up as, you know,
plays more of that like carry role. Even when he's playing mid, he's more of that carry role.
Always has been.
Amar feeling very confident, already high-fiving towers and stuff like that. So there's a lane where Nisha obviously doesn't really play for the kill. You just played for the farm.
Well, playing for the kill there. GH actually finishes that dive off, comes back in.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of a misclick there. Just be a bit careful.
To being brought down.
Only that level 1 Breathe Fire, of course. 1-1-1 skill build for MC. And Mickey has the Ring of Health already finished. But now Glyph coming out. Looks like that was actually for the top lane. Looks like they do want to keep diving up here.
Yeah, trying to make a move on it. Insania is the one that's getting gone on. Gets the stun off. GH there with the damage and the Breathe Fire. Turns, is going to die. So MC gets him, and now
Mickey
getting chased. No more stun for 6 seconds. And in all that time, Ursa didn't really miss out on that many last hits. So able to live through that one, but still a lot of pressure on the Ursa.
Just keeping him low, keeping him a little pressure just so he can't confidently just farm up there. He will drag the wave, and they'll get a little bit of damage on tower with Catapult, too. Nicely done so far from NIGMA. 2-2 laning phase. Mid lane free farming. Bottom, the stun connects. Boxi.
Yeah, in trouble. Sumail's low. Can he actually turn? Oh, the pushback! And Zai right there for the finish. Boxi now goes for the scurry away. Kuro can't stay on target. Little squirrel's too fast, and now nisha makes the rotation as a DD bottle, looking for a couple. Does get that punch onto Kuro. A couple more hits is going to bring him down.
Here comes Amar.
Trying to make that move, but misses. A rare miss, and of course, not that much mana. Tries to jump through it, but the nisha in the area. They are going to survive through that one. Does Boxi realize there's a ward in the area? Doesn't look like he has any thing right there. Anyways, no sentries available.
Look at Nisha.
Moves in.
He's just walking up to Sumail. He's pretty
Sumail,
deep, though.
The shards available, but no. With Amar moving in, they have to get out of there. And do they have...
Yeah, whoops. Amar will take that.
Suddenly, he catapults up to the very, very tippy top.
Yeah, Nisha really trying to play super aggressive down bottom to shut down this Lina, and kind of ganking himself.
Now, the plus side to all of this action down bottom is that Mickey's basically been free to do what he wants on this Ursa. Getting chased around a little bit by GH now.
MC gets the whole tower top. That's pretty significant this early on. So, yeah, he gets the word.
So, full vision, and NIGMA now playing very dark down bottom. Kuro still trying to hold on to this tower if possible.
Nisha gets caught by the stun. Has a haste, he'll be alright.
Doesn't shard block himself that time. He actually doesn't shard block anybody. And yeah, as you said, the haste and the walk away, keeping creeps nearby him too.
Super aggressive from Nisha. Still continuing to try to bully out down bottom as Mickey shows us, so they're going to be able to living armor it up unless Zai continues pushing down. But Zai is actually making the move bottom. They see this tree, and they actually see the courier as well too. So snag. Kuro. They're hunting for him. Oh, he's in trouble.
Yeah, this should be an easy one for him. They can keep the bird stuns around, and with Boxi in the area, gonna charge up the ulti, jump on in. Mickey, he'll get the finish.
I like that. Giving it to Mickey. He's close to the Battle Fury, so trying to boost up his timing.
Mid lane, Nisha keeps on pulling these waves.
Cool. Can't really hit the tower himself, but he can allow his creeps to by doing this, because he doesn't want to walk up too far and commit. That being said now, NIGMA, they do have their Blink Dagger, so my control, now they're going to be able to play a little bit more aggressive on their side to make the first moves rather than always reacting to what Liquid's been doing so far.
Smoke up, maybe anticipating that this move is going to come, doesn't get caught out in a bad way.
Also versus just Ursa, right, in general. You want to see lots of Yosef just being queued up versus that hero. So let's see what NIGMA does. I do feel like they want to play a little bit, even though they have this Lina farming and we've seen her dominate, I think they do want to play a bit faster. I think versus this Ursa, since he has such good counter matchups, you want to try to get some type of these early aggressive plays, because you have, like we said, you have the Timber, so.
Right.
Insania.
Drops down a ward from far away, but MC goes down. The rest of Liquid split up. They farm. Zai, he's queuing up the pipe next after going for this Veil. So a little bit of a different build than we've seen on a couple of these offlaners here, but
Yeah, cool.
a lot of magic damage.
Yeah, I've always been a Veil fan. I mean, this item is definitely underpurchased still. Of course, like so many heroes just benefit a crazy amount from it. So cool. I like to see it. Really good versus these like Timbers and stuff who are just Timbers and DKs who are super tanky, but then this item makes them look that much squishier. There's Ruin bottom. Amar steps up.
Oh, hit back. There's a DD down bottom.
Oh, that's a big one.
What are they going to do with this?
Micky has his BKB too, so now perhaps they get aggressive.
Oh,
again.
Scan connects. They've got damage onto Amar. Is it going to be enough? Yule Scepter to
Sumail.
try and get out of there, but he just walks into the chakram. A lift, able to connect. Amar still in position. And that soul assumption, it's not quite going to be enough to bring them down.
Oh, that was so scary. This Yules has saved him now, I think 2 times. Mid tower, Micky. Let's go in.
Looking for an opening. The big damage coming out, but the snowball save there for the turn.
He's
Ursa is already dead. Now the Greaves try to back out with everybody else, but NIGMA, they're on the hunt. Sumail.
I think these are the BKBs now done on both. Sumail had it last fight, now MC also, and now all their ults are back up. So yeah, they're looking to get aggressive. See who they find. This could be a pretty difficult fight here for Liquid upcoming.
Boxi, he's the one that's up front and center. Nisha kind of hiding behind the tier 2 tower. Are they going to find anybody, though?
I just noticed GH is level 13 now, so it's very high level on this Phoenix, too.
GH has had a really good game so far.
That's the Roche now. They're going to be able to bring it down very fast. Liquid, they're smoking. They seem to know. No BKB on Nisha yet, though, so he's pretty fresh.
Easy setup. Connection onto Boxi.
Yeah, who needs a Lina Yules when you have your Phoenix diving and Yules people for the setup? Really nicely done.
MC jumps forward, finds Zai. The bird stuns are going to be there to interrupt. Nisha, right on top of him, tries to back out. LSA connection, and now they're ready to fight. LSA comes out from the Rubik, the stuns on top of Sumail. He gets pushback again, but that egg up on the high ground, trying to keep Sumail alive. He gets the BKB off. Can they chase for any more? Looks for that boomerang connection. Sumail goes down once. Can they get him out of here again? MC thinks about it, jumps in, gets the Blink Dagger broken, and now they leave Sumail alone. But we're instead on to MC, but there's a really big pop of the ulti. The turn now, Sumail. He gets under control, Insania right on top. Which way here? But next couple of minutes are going to determine it, and maybe this fight right here, MC looking for an opening. They have great vision in the area on Liquid, but they spot one, can't get the stun away. Okay, right on top of him. They caught Sumail dead. In a second, MC soon to follow. Evacuate because there is nothing left to do here. NIGMA have to run away. I got this fight into this lineup with so much amp damage, so much control. And in fact, they're going to TP up here. Tree immediately spots it. Oh, Boxi looking, hunting. They walk into vision though. MC able to find him. The lift back. Dude, so many different saves like you're talking about. They haven't even needed it yet from Insania, but now they got it. What are NIGMA going to do next?
Got to be careful of this positioning here. Don't want to overextend by any means into this area. Nisha, Deso is about to come out on Courier. He's got Arcane Rune.
They scan. They know that the rest of NIGMA is not up on this high ground. Nisha going for the wrap. Do they realize that there's so much vision here, though? If they take a fight in a bad way, Liquid could be walking into a huge trap.
And there from they just get the perfect targets. They remove the Timber before he does anything. Look at the damage done from Timber. Amar just disintegrates.
68 is rough.
And, this is one of the things about this hero is when you're playing in lane, you're constantly playing around max stacks of reactive armor, right? Up there, you have no reactive stacks. Even the physical damage is overwhelming, but they just have an insane... Oh, actually, no, there's a 4-step, so he can actually force and get the root up. And now they'll also get a Roche.
There too quickly, and a bit too late on that movement in, and immediately just falls in network now at 33 minutes in.
Yeah, they have the heroes that just shred at tanky heroes. They can not tanky. And itemizing, of course, to make them even squishier, too, with grove bows and whatnot. Boomerangs and stuff, so...
Phoenix has actually done the most damage right now.
Yep. He's had good positioning. Honestly, even the last egg was forced because they just got completely surrounded on, but, that fight even in the jungle when they had Aegis, he had good positioning with Sunray and Egg.
Get a refresher next. But NIGMA do get out on the map a little bit here. They're able to push out the top side. They're going to be forced back home, though.
It's an AC on Zai.
Airman. They find themselves another kill.
And they give Chakram, too. Yeah, and a living armor. I mean, every little thing does matter. Insania always there to get these steals. But a good bait. At least Kuro does bait them out of position there, and I think they recovered their gem as well.
For the blink shenanigans, and he gets punished super hard. Oh, Amar gets the Yule Scepter. The Overgrowth is there, tries to escape, but it's not going to happen. Now running right onto Sumail with the BKB. He wears off, gets the Yule Scepter, but the pushback boxy went for the headband play.
And he has a timeless relic, so yeah, this brute gonna last like 6 seconds. And he's also gonna deal crazy damage.
Oh, boxy, the jump in there, finds it. The stun, the control right onto him, but Sumail, he gets away. Nisha's in pretty far, the lift to try and keep him alive.
The brute hits nothing.
And they have the supernova up on the high ground. It's not gonna be good enough for NIGMA.
This shard is so good on Rubik. We've seen it in so many regions now. An overcommitment doesn't matter. They get the save. Overgrowth misses, and an egg is down too. And he's not even level 20 yet on Rubik either, so he can actually get the further telekinesis distance soon too.
They do manage to kill off those birds,
but Amar, he's so far in. What?
I don't know. That was interesting.
Way too deep.
Well, 25,000 gold lead. Maybe going to get brought even higher if Amar has to buy back here. But this
Snowball doesn't have BKB ready. They get that lockdown. Even though it's a 4-man Overgrowth, they can't actually make anything of it there. Liquid making some mistakes. And yeah, looks like they... that's a lucky timing there for that roastery spawn.
That was a quick one, yeah.
They walk in, they'll see it. They're going to be able to probably get it.
This is huge. I mean, this is Aghanims too. It's one of the best ones that you can get.
Damage, so he just went for team fight instead on top. Yeah, a little bit less power push than sometimes usual from this Visage. Big swing of gold, but Liquid's still confident to fight, especially outside the base. They're still unbelievably strong if they're not inside of a high ground.
Now a smoke up, and Liquid heading into this area. If they keep chasing right now, they would be under vision, but GH, a good one to catch right at the start. The snowball right on top wants to get out of the base. Can they bring him down? God. Yes. A one-shot there from Nisha. Now MC controlled. And with both of those heroes dead, NIGMA, they got to be careful. Try and get out of there with the rest. The Timber Chain, the chase, it's coming out. But Sumail, LSA, the snowball, it's going to get him in right on top of Amar. Amar trying to get away, but it's not going to happen. And
he has no
Sumail, he just doesn't have the damage. The rest of the heroes do have buyback. Sumail, LSA connects, and in some trouble, Zai going to go down. They leave the kill for Sumail too.
Pretty much a Falcon Blade already done.
That's big.
Yeah. Need to. Okay, they are adapting.
Yeah, they're going to bring the Rubik up top now. MC hadn't really been punished at all. And now if Boxy's in trouble too, some trouble, but the skewer pull away.
So let's see if he can actually get the catch. Nisha.
Whoop. Some trouble. Oh, okay. He just walked away.
He's going to get him back, though.
Tries to find the kill. Does have Flame Guard still going. In fact, more. Very low with the TP coming in from Boxy. Can he get there in time? The shards for the block off. Moves on in. The slight.
Actually caught inside of those shards there. Nice
and this is a big stack, too. If they find this kill, they can turn immediately into taking out the stack. Pulls back Amar. He is going to drop. And do they want to go for it?
It's a max Flame Guard.
I mean, this is a lot of damage. Sumail there trying to whittle it down a little bit, too. I mean, if they can get even some of these, the Fade Bolt is out trying to bring it down a little bit low. Snowball actually dodges away some of that damage, keeps him alive. They don't have the damage to burn through that Flame Guard, though. They have already killed the Tusk. And now Zai moving in. The RP's ready. Connects only onto Sumail, but it might be enough. Pulls him away from Amar. They find that kill.
And now Amar is making swift moves around the map.
Mind control. He runs into Boxy.
Okay.
And with the shards block off, the tag team, the big hits. MC, he doesn't have mana. Doesn't have mana for Ravage. Has it now. Snowball in, tries to get away and do what damage he can, but gonna just drop.
Better rotations, hanging onto top tower too. Zai has actually barely had his top tower hit. It's only taken 53 damage. He's level 8, so very difficult for them to actually pressure him up here. If they play too far, even on someone like Sumail, I mean, Tumbler's toy on some heroes is...
good call there, Fox.
It's pretty open. I saw the tumblers and I see it, I'm like, oh, he's got the opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Nisha. And now Nisha, Arcane Rune.
Root onto 2. I mean, they want to take this stack with MC now because they need to take it with somebody. It's such a big stack of Ancients.
Yeah, they have to bring MC. Him and Amar waiting for an opportunity.
But do Liquid come on into contest with Mickey nearby? If they leave this one alone, I mean, that TA could even take it.
Yeah. MC, I think MC has to clear it. It's just given.
It has been throughout this tour as GH is going to get ran down by boxi a little bit here. The TP rotations, 2 of them coming in. And Snowball away. If they can get out with boxi, Lena's, but it feels like there's going to be a window in here where Lena's not going to have that much armor. And in fact, if Amar just gets caught right here, he's going to need to be that bulwark in front of everybody else, keeping him alive. Great shards! The Ravage does connect onto a couple, but the follow-up damage isn't really there. They kill off Nisha. Can they find any more? Zai pulls him back in. The RP connection, the damage from the Deso. They get...
It's like, yeah, sure, you killed Nisha, but as you said, you know, they had to commit so much to kill this Ember, and now
they're ready to
Nisha's looking for more.
Nisha right on top, gets him caught with the shards. Boxi on point with that one. And you're seeing, too, like the Empower onto the Ember Spirit, even throwing Empower onto TAs, this bonus damage, it's super relevant in these fights. Yep. 7,000.
Starting to set themselves up.
They want to go for any type of a play, pulling him back into a kill position. The
smoke.
They see him smoking. They saw that smoke.
Ooh.
And MC, he's going to walk right out, breaks the smoke, fade, pull, walk away, LSA.
No boxi.
Now shards connect, keeping him out of the fight. Nisha just pops BKB, ready to run in, ready to fight. Mickey on top of Sumail, has to run away. The chase is there. The disarm comes out, keeping him alive for the moment. But now the RP connects the LSA to try and turn it with the Ravage. Stolen Anchor Smash, a good connection to keep him alive. But Mickey ready to run right in front of him. Waits for the disarm, but it didn't matter.
And then boom.
Big hit. Yeah. Even if he misses a couple times right there, it's feeling really rough. And MC, he's done a good job. He hasn't given up Ravage once this game, but it just feels like inherently the game that they're playing is in favor of Liquid.
Yeah. It's just I smoked under vision and just got hit with this brutal force of Liquid.
The shard given over, so even if there were Blink Daggers, which there aren't, it would still be broken. They're coming in with answers, and, well, they move right in, find MC. Go for the punch, no Force Staffs, nothing to keep him away. Nisha pops that BKB, the rundown is there for the rest of the heroes. They already think they can take down MC, and in fact, they are right about that one. Nisha keeping the chase on, Liquid all over Amar. Gets brought down. Boxi keeps looking.
Sacrificed himself perfectly a couple fights, but either way has kept himself consistent at the top net worth with TA. And yeah, him and Mickey, I mean all 3 cores, everybody on the side of Liquid just seem to play so well off of each other.
Yeah, perfectly together in team fights, knowing what they need to do. And, well, they are pushing out that top lane, but Liquid, at least for a moment there, were continuing on, and looks like they might head back in if they can find a moment, but Sentry Ward down means a Meld Strike unlikely to connect unless Zai can get a grab.
They're just going to stay here, though. They're like, you guys can't fight us. We have everything up.
See, he can disarm, but the hit, it comes out down to half HP with 1 punch.
It's a Daedalus, right, on this TA already, so heroes might just die instantly.
Finds him there. Boxi runs through. The rebound, the dispose. Boxi will get stunned and, well, gets brought down low for the kill.
All right.
Tier 4 tower is also going to drop. Okay. Nisha backing away together.
They'll play careful. Insania has stolen dispose now, too, so far grab distance. He can be careful. People.
Dude, Zai, he's ready. He's in position. If they step out too far, they'll get punished. But it looks like they're finally going to... this Tier 3 tower is already gone. It's going to be melee racks soon to fall here. Remnant out.
It's so... There's just... It's... Sumail is under so much pressure.
Jump in! They pull him down. MC, well, actually, keeping him alive for a moment. They can't get inside that arena, but Nisha can. Nisha definitely can. They find a bar. He's going to die. Doesn't have buyback. 2 buybacks, MC and Kuro. But with the kill on Zai, maybe that's going to be enough to finally force him back. Good Hurricane Pike. Get some separation before Kuro can jump on him.
He just gets reclaimed. Mickey playing a bit more careful.
They live to fight another day. Or will they?
Live to die another day.
Oh, God. Even getting the spill damage onto MC with that pull through.
This damage at this point is insane from Nisha, too.
And MC just has to run out of there, but they are going to get mega'd with 34,000 gold lead at 31 minutes. It finally looks like this one is going to be closed out here. As Ancient ready to drop. And Nisha picking and prodding and poking their way to a victory. NIGMA don't want to give up. Defense the Ancient, and it's being hit. Nobody there. LSA connects onto MC. Mickey keeps on beating it down here. They have to do something eventually. NIGMA trying to move on out and take a fight. The LSA from Sumail, but the jump in from Nisha finds it, dodges the Ravage, gets hit on the backside. And yeah, now the runaway getting hit. The Ravage comes out from Insania. A couple side blade connections. Dying in the fountain. It's not fountain farming if the game is over. A triple kill from Nisha to end it out. And, well, Liquid still look like Liquid.
Yep. Someone's going to have to find a way to